And we asked our supermarket, like, hey, we don't have the receipt. Can we just get a gift card? Like, is that an option? And they're like, yep. And we're like, awesome.
And we told them, I don't have 2 or 3 cans. I have a lot.
Afternoon, everyone. I look like I have a chia pet on my head right now. I won't lie, guys. You know, some people, some family members, some friends talk to me. They're like, we love your vlogs, but girl, sometimes the way you come on those vlogs, you just don't care. It's not that I don't care, it's just this is my life, you know, with chronic illnesses, a baby, like, this is the reality. So why am I gonna hide the reality from you guys? Like, so pretty much Sushi is officially in a sleep regression. I mean, she's always been great going down for bed. I mean, she sleeps throughout the whole night. It's fabulous. Not anymore. I mean, she goes down, she wakes up again at 11, and yesterday she woke up at 11 and she wouldn't go back down until like 3 in the morning. Last night, she woke up at 11 again. I was able to make her usa and go back to bed. She woke up at 1:50 and she didn't go back down until like 5. Yeah, and you know, with Paul's health lately, I mainly do the night shift 100%. The only time I ask him for help is one time in the night I need to pump. And if Sushi's still awake, playing, my breasts are starting to feel engorged. So I'm like, please take her for at least 20 minutes. Let me go real quick, pump, and I'll get back into it. And that's what happened last night. Like, my breasts were engorged. I was in pain. And I was just like, she just wants to keep playing. And so I had to ask Paul, like, please just hold her for 20 minutes. I'll be back. And he did. He held her off for 20 minutes. And I finished off putting her to bed. But it was a challenge. And I am exhausted from it. Yeah, you exhaust me, young lady. She's looking at me right now like, I love you, mommy. I love you. Oh, you're just so perfect. Yeah, she told me to F off. No, I'm kidding. I am drained when I wake up, and I'm still pretty drained. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm fighting to make this vlog because I don't want to make it. I just want to rest. I want to be lazy. I want to pass her off to her grandparents and maybe take an hour or 2 of a nap, which sounds like a possibility. You have no idea. So I kind of already called my mom and I was like, you want to spend time with your granddaughter? And my mom's pretty busy, you know. She does have 2 jobs, so she has a hard time seeing the baby. So when I told her that, she was just like, I'm free today? Yes! So for today's vlog, it's a fun vlog. I don't know. It's beneficial for Paul and I, thank the gods. So we can't wait to take you along for this ride. And guess what? We're getting some cha-ching. So if you guys do or do not know, there was a formula recall. Maybe some of you mommies out there definitely know about it. I mean, it was a big deal. It still is a big deal. So I'm pretty brain dead right now. Like, I'm just not all there. So I'm gonna go get Paul so he can explain it to you, because come on guys, it's Professor Paul. His explanations are out of this world. Parents on the couch watching the baby at its finest.
Making memories.
Yeah, me and Paul say that all the time.
Fine. She just wants us to be looking at her.
No.
As soon as you look at her, she stops.
She's a true pandemic baby. Like, we cannot be out of the room without her, or else she freaks out. Like, she's secure, she's in her crib, and if we are not staring at her with our eyes open, and if we blink in between, she flips out. Like, I'm making sure.
So it's okay. We give her attention, love. Don't get me wrong, but for this vlog, that's why we're talking. So the formula that she was on when she was first born at the hospital was I forgot which one.
Similac.
It was. Similac. It was like a generic one, like a basic one that a lot of kids drink.
Yeah.
And that's the first one they gave it to her, no problem. And then we noticed after a few days that she was pooping a lot, like much more than so normal. Bad. Like, because it's not like once every 2 hours. It was you clean her now, 5 minutes later again. All right, cool, whatever. Then like 10 minutes later again. Again, yeah. And it was just like.
And then she had a really bad diaper rash. Yeah. I mean, it was concerning. Like, yeah. We had to go to. I was gonna say the vet. We had to go to the pediatrician so many times for it.
And they instantly tested her poop, and they found blood in it. Mm-hmm. And they said this is very common for allergies to cow's milk. And I was just like, that was the same way when I was a child. I couldn't have regular formula because I was allergic to cow's milk as well.
You had goat's milk, correct?
I had goat's milk, yes. So the pediatrician then put her on Similac Alimentum, which is basically the proteins of everything is broken down so small that it doesn't affect her. Perfect. Love it. She's been on it. Zero issues. It's been fabulous. So what happened is that a nationwide recall of the Similac Alimentum happened. And it was because I think it was 1 or 2 newborn or 3 that died.
Yeah.
So it was like a couple. It wasn't a huge amount, but a few families were affected that their newborn children have passed away. Is because of some type of like contamination that the formula is not good. It is dangerous for the children to consume. It was just a handful of cases, but it was enough that they had to put out a nationwide recall on certain batches of it. So they gave the information out like, hey, look at the bottom of your can. If it is produced on this date and this code, it's recalled. Do not use it. You know what I mean? Either call the company, which is Abbott, directly, fill out a form, send it in, they send you a check, or wherever you purchased it from, you can just go right back to them and they will refund you if you have the receipt, or if not, they'll give you like a store credit for the face value of the formula.
Now, correction on that aspect. Not all supermarkets do it.
Not all of them.
I have a family member who is going through the same thing in Colorado, and she told me actually that their supermarket's not doing any refunds whatsoever. They're like, go through Abbott. Now, we did call Abbott to be like, okay, because we do have a couple cans.
We are preppers. We like to stock up.
Yes, we do.
So,
but we stock up reasonably. We don't go to the store and buy everything. I mean, how much we're about to show you is
a culmination of months of us buying, and we would go, oh, here, let's buy 1 or 2. Perfect. Every time we go, oh, let's buy a couple more. You know what I mean? I would go and clear the shelf out.
No.
If I cleared the shelf out, I would have that entire stock in 2 days, and we're not trying to do that because other people need it.
So we did call Abbott, the formula company, to see what's the process.
Yeah, because I called them directly to see, hey, if we can just return it to them and just get a check, I'm fine with that, no big deal. First of all, this lady was probably one of the most frustrating people to talk to because I had to pry the information out of her. And, it's not her fault. She's probably having a long day. No big deal.
Maybe.
And you have to they're going to send me like a form to fill out.
Yes.
I have to then fill out this form, send it back. It's going to take around, they said, 4 to 6 weeks to get approved.
Just the form.
2 weeks after that, I will get a QR code to then go to, I think it was like the UPS store or FedEx store. And from there, you bring all the cans. Yeah. They scan it. They ship all the cans directly to Abbott. Once Abbott receives the cans, verifies that they are recalled, then they will send the check out to you.
And that's another 8 more weeks.
That was another 8 weeks. So it's 6 to 8 weeks. So in total, this is like a 4, 8, 12, 16. Like, you're looking at maybe 4 months to get a check. And I'm just like, that seems like, I would understand 4 weeks, sure.
Yeah, sure.
But the lady was just telling me that it is just because there's such a high volume of people returning these formulas that they're just taking that long. And it wasn't that clean cut simple. I was like, so what's going to happen? Oh, so we're going to send you a form. Okay, so I fill out the form and I send it back. Then what's going to happen? Oh, we'll send you a code. And I was like, and what do I do with this code? And she's like, oh, you go to UPS and they'll ship it back. And I was like, okay, cool. So how long till I get a response? It's going to be a few weeks. How many weeks? Like, I mean, I had to ask
detailed questions.
She's like, and then we'll send you out your refund. I was like, how do I get my refund?
Yeah.
Well, we'll send it out to you. How? And finally, she's like, we'll send it as a check. I was like, is it a check that I buy other Similac products, like a gift card, or is it just cash that I go deposit in my bank account? Like, no, it's a check. You can just put it in your bank account and you'll get the money. I was like, fine, no big deal. And I don't really care for the cash because this is money that we spent for the formula. So I'd rather have the formula than the money. But
we just didn't like the turnaround time.
Yeah, it was too damn long. Like in 4 months, she's not gonna need formula.
Exactly. So what we decided to do, we called our supermarket because we knew that was another option, and we asked our supermarket, like, "Hey, we don't have the receipt. Can we just get a gift card? Like, is that an option?" And they're like, "Yep." And we were like, "Awesome." And
we told them, "I don't have 2 or 3 cans. I have a lot. Like, we're gonna show you how much." And they're like, "Yeah, that's fine." They don't care because they're gonna refund to us, and they're gonna do the refund process to Abbott, and then Abbott pays them back. They don't care.
And plus, since they're probably a big supermarket brand, yeah, Abbott's probably gonna give them their money a lot quicker than they would give us.
Yeah, they did say that they give the supermarkets and stuff their money faster because imagine they're now going out of their pocket to give you your money, so they're in debt for these cans that are bad and stuff. And even our pediatrician had, I think he said like 200-300 cans of this formula that they give out to their patients,
as samples,
stuff like that, as samples and stuff to like help them, hold them over. And he's like, yeah, I had to return all of these cans. So welcome to our prepper storage. Being in Florida, you kind of need to have lots of bottled water for hurricanes. Yes, you never know, because then, I don't know why, I drink a lot of bottled water. And when hurricanes come, people buy these as if they're going to shower with them.
Once again, whatever you guys see here, this is like bought over time.
Yes.
We probably bought one a month.
Yeah.
And we have plenty, so we're not even...
Like, you can see the different brands. Like, we just buy here, there, Publix, or at like Sam's Club or stuff like that. Whatever's on sale. And then, you have some cereal. We got some snacks, all kinds of stuff down here. More water, because that water is alkaline water, as is this. That is for me because I have lots of acid reflux. This works marvelously. So now we have our formula. So this was the formula, we still have it. Like, we just save. This is the formula literally they give us at the hospital. So it's basically just a Similac Pro Advance, and this is just like little mini bottles they give you at the hospital. Not a big deal. Yeah, we have a couple here. And then those are like some samples they sent to us. I don't know how or why or when. We don't know how. But they just showed up at our door. Yeah, they literally showed up at our door, so we just have them. Not a big deal. And this is the formula we have here. Yep. This is what Sushi was on for a while. And, so now me and Pop have to go through all of them, make sure they're okay. And most likely they're not. Well, I already checked a couple of them, so how do you know? Is that there are these like little codes here on the bottom. So depending on the use by date, and then there's these little codes here on the side. If it has like 3 requirements, that's it. They're bad. All right then. So we're gonna go through them and see which ones we get to keep. So Paul, tell them the good news. So good news is we're going to get a lot of money back. Bad news is every single can that we have is part of the recall.
Which I find strange, because once again, we didn't buy this all at once. Like,
yeah,
this
and
was
they have
months, so...
They have different dates of use by, and they're from different batches because we've gotten them at different times, but all of them meet the 3 requirements sent out by Abbott for the recall themselves. So it has to have like a specific, like I said, specific use by date, and then there has to be some letter combination codes, the first ones, and then this letter in the front. So if you meet all 3 of those requirements, guess what? It's recalled.
So we're gonna start packing this up to take it to the supermarket.
A lot of cans.
And we'll show you guys what's the end result. So we're now gonna start packing up all the formula to take it to our local supermarket. We have a lot, so we're just gonna, maybe putting it to the side like this, would this be better, or?
Not really.
Okay, I know you're good at human Tetris, not me. We have another box.
Human Tetris?
Whatever,
Okay.
I'm so brain dead, whatever. I'm a space cadet right now.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. 19 in here.
19? Okay, we have another.
I feel like I'm shipping this out to somebody.
Seriously, right? So we are going to stock these up in the car, and like Paul says, we're just gonna get a shopping cart and do this. Once again, we do have like about over 40 cans. We did call ahead the supermarket and told them like, hey, you know, we do have a couple. It's not like 3 or 4. It's a lot. And they're like, yeah, just bring it in. We're good. We can handle it. And I was like, all right. And we're gonna get a gift card, and let's see for how much, honestly. And I'm gonna be honest. Sushi, I love you. I love you. She loves it when you say I love her, because she gets, I don't know, she just smiles. Like, that's the one word you can say, or one word. That's the one phrase you can say to her to brighten her day, right? I love you. You say it, she stops crying, because she wants that much attention. Anyway, I don't even know what I was just saying. She totally made me lose track. Like I said, I don't even got many marbles for today. But we're gonna go do this, and let's get this done, because it's some money. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Paul, twerk with me. Twerk, 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 twerk. Paul's a twerker. So we are here at the supermarket. Paul is getting the shopping cart. I'm getting baby sushi in. Then we're gonna head inside and see what we can do. Is it all the similar that we could call?
All of these, so there's like
Yeah.
42 of them in total.
Admin for office, please. The customer assistant. Admin for office, please.
And we are done. Obviously we have changed clothes because we had to come back another day when the GM was there, but
We got it done, Dave.
got a lot of gift cards. In total, I think we got like 8 because they had like spread them around a little bit to not have too much money on any one gift card.
That would have been 1,000 on one gift card. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, it was a lot, and I was just like, I don't want that much money on just one singular card, because if I lose it, then I'm out $1,000. I'd rather be at 100 than 1,000. So thankfully, you know, they were willing to work with us. They, you know, had to call and do a few phone calls and come back the next day for us, but overall we got it done, which is what is most important. Now we can start hunting down the formula this little one needs, because that one is also always out of stock. And fun fact, it's actually even more expensive than the Similac Alimentum, the one that she was on before. The one that she was on before was $31 a can. The new one's $37, $38 a can.
Oh my gosh.
So if we took all the money that we have and buy all of those, we won't have as much cans. Thankfully, we don't need as much, hopefully. But, you know, we still need to have some always at home. You never know, situations, be prepared. So, yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of this journey of formula recalls.
Yeah, we're
And
done.
yeah, it's been long. So, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. We truly appreciate it, as well as we have links down below in the description for our other forms of social media. Thank you guys so much for this journey.
So guys, this is where I sign off. For now, adieu.